Okay, it is Sunday, June 15th, and it is the day after the big, huge No Kings rally protest across the nation and even across the world. We did it. We really showed up. We are we are getting bigger every time. And I just want to take a moment to thank the countries that are supporting us, where you guys had your protests and you're supporting us. It means so much. And I know that nobody's going to even see this, so you won't hear me say this, but I'm going to send this out through the heavenly realms or something to you, to know, to just tell you, when we see you supporting us, it's it's soul touching. And when we get the messages from you, maybe in the comment sections of videos and things, and you're with us, we just we it gives us such strength. So thank you for that. And to my fellow Americans, or just people here in America who got out there, thank you, thank you, thank you. I know it's not easy. It's not easy, is it? Mm-mm, mm-mm. Lord knows. I mean, gosh, where I am, it was so hot, and my community turned out. It was just amazing how many people turned out in the heat. It's I know it gets irritating when we get accused of being paid, but fuck them. They whatever. They're gonna lie no matter what. They're just gonna lie, and oh God. But yeah, there's no way. There's no way that this many people would do this, to go to this much trouble, if it wasn't extremely important. There's no way. There are a million other things, of course, that most people would be wanting to do on a Saturday. One of my favorite signs that I saw was, if Kamala Harris was president, we'd be at brunch. Yes, no doubt. This takes time, it takes energy, it's physically taxing, in a lot of cases. Oh my God, I saw some people out, like they were staying out till the late afternoon on the streets protesting. And I'm talking about people people in their like 50s, 60s, 70s. God bless them. My God. Things are bad when people are doing that on hot streets to sound the alarm. But I just want to say, God, isn't it wonderful though, when we're together? When we're together, and the people driving by to thank the protesters, to encourage the protesters, we don't even take them into consideration with the numbers. It's amazing. And they're getting much more in numbers as well, much more plentiful. There are many, many more of them. I'm trying to, I've got a Spanish midterm tomorrow morning. So my language is a little, I'm almost thinking in Spanish, which is kind of funny because anyway. Ugh. Okay, so I just want to say thank you. And I want to acknowledge my fellow protesters and tell you that I know it's not easy. And I'm really proud of all of us. I'm really proud of all of us. And I know too that those people who just came, by themselves, there are people that come to these things that go home to very red households. That that speaks so much to me. The courage and fortitude and just God bless you. God bless us all. And we got to remember we are doing this also for those who cannot, for those who shouldn't be out there because of the color of their skin or their status or whatever. Or maybe because they physically can't. Anyway, we're doing it for them as well. We represent more than just one. Each one represents more than just one. And I don't know. I'm just very thankful. I'm just very thankful, very grateful, very grateful. Because yeah, these are scary times. And after the protest, by the way, um, uh, I I was able to take my mom to I came back, rested a little bit, and then took her out so that she could support the protesters. Because she's not physically able to go out there and stand in the heat. And that was great. She had a sign, she had her flag. I taped up another sign in the window behind her in the car, and it was great. And then we found the motorcade protesters. Oh my goodness, it was so much fun and hot as hell. By the way, driving in heat too is hot as hell. um, but anyway, I think it was like 109 yesterday at the high. Oy, oy, oy. But we broke records with the numbers. And afterwards, we went to go eat at one of our local Mexican restaurants where we've known the owners for several years now. And they were really appreciative. They said that they're really scared these days, that they're scared. They don't understand why the president hates them. His words, not mine. The owner's words, not mine. He said, I don't know why he hates us. These are hardworking people. They've been here. They're here actually fully legally. Um, but most people are actually that they're targeting. Most people do have their status in order. It's just the government is revoking their status. So that's happening too. But I'm not getting into all of that right now. We know what's going on. We know the BS that's happening. But what I'm saying is that for this person and his wife and their kids, and it's just a small business, but everybody that comes in there knows them. It's one of those places. It's like a Cheers. Everybody knows your name. And for them to feel that way is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It's obscene, it's profane, and it's evil. And then after we left and we were going out into the car, my mom was like, we got to remember to take that one sign down that I had taped in the seat behind her or into the window. And we got in the car. I said, I'd do that when we get home. Because, yeah, I'm not going to drive around with it because I don't want to get harassed. That's sad, too. But as she was buckling up, there was a man waving. Another car had pulled up and a couple got out, an older couple, probably, I don't know, in their 70s. And he was waving, waving, waving. And so we rolled down the window and he said, thank you. And I was like, what? And he said, for that. And he pointed to the sign, which that sign was one that I had written, I think something like hands off Social Security, the VA, and our schools, back for the hands off one. And I said, oh no. And I just said, oh, he said the sign. And I was like, thank you. And he said, no, thank you. And his wife did that too. And I realized, I mean, so many people, we have connections like this during the protest too, the people driving by or just the people showing up too. Just this heart to heart soul to soul connection of like, yes, I'm scared too. And you're helping me not fear quite as much, maybe. Just have a little relief to know that somebody's out there saying this isn't right. This isn't right. So, good job, guys. Sunday evening, I just want to say this. Now let's get on to the next one.